No? No? Phoenix, can you? Okay, we are crushing it. We are the ultra best streamers. OBS virtual cam. There! Yay! Hello, hello! Welcome, one. Welcome, some. Oh my goodness gracious! To pardon me. Wednesday, the 11th of March in the year of the 2025. Holy moly's. The disaster is here. If you were fast, you might have had a spotting of the ultra rare, the one, the only, the Freya Froofers. Everybody wants snacks. We'll wait till some more people pile on in before we tell stories of. It's too early for story time. I see too many seats up front in the nosebleed section for the brave and the daring. There are also way too many empty seats up in the nosebleed for the less brave and not so daring. But I don't care where you sit as long as you, or maybe you're standing, whatever, because we try to be amazing, not just for the amazing chatters, but even more so for the spectacular workers and lurkers. We're here to put on a show for you, whether you're doing, because I know if I'm crafting, I can't always be like I can't always be chatting. Sometimes your hands are busy and you just need somebody to keep you company. So here we are. And who are we? I am the one, the only, the most adorable ringleader of the most amazing circus in the entire universe, Phoenix Electra. Yep, you are at my show. My so. Welcome to my so. My so. And and right now it's the Loki show. Hello, Loki. How are you? Yes. Oh, you think you should be mesmering them? Are you mesmering them into smashing that thumbs down button? Because we are on our way to being the most followed analog slop show with the most dislikes ever. Because that is what I says we does. But if for those who may have happened to see the teaser short, YouTube, I keep forgetting to upload them to there. Oh, did we check that chat works? Speaking of chat. All right, while Loki is working on mesmering you all. Loki, where's the... How do I get over here? No, I just want my chat settings. Where? Hello, Synthtrax! Welcome! How are you, good chap? Oh, your show is amazing. You always make me look spectacular. Loki doesn't want me to sew, but I have cut out the Vavoom bullet bralette. This is not the first time I've done this one, but need to check some sizing, make sure it works for the over-the-shoulder boulder holder functionality, as well as making it a center front closure, because whoever thought bras should close in the back must always have expected that someone else was going to have to take them off. Or that you had to something. But enough of the shenanigans. Let's try a center front. Oh, Loki is really just wants me to... Loki, we're not so entailed today. I mean, we could never... Oh, Phoenix, it is hump day. Can we go with that line? I don't know what's coming out of my mouth already. It's what a day it has been. I'll sure. Well, how is this happening? So I'll probably tell this again next hour for folks who trickle in a little bit later. Oh my god, yeah, you want? I'm talking about you, pooper duper. I am going to talk about you because somebody thought it was going to be a good idea to chomp through Dove's monitor today. Yeah, you dirtbag. Don't be causing a fight on scene. No, quiet on set, you guys. Can't have any no first erections right now. Yeah, so this pooper duper ridiculousness bit through the monitor corner. Don't you dare do that to my computer, you little dirt. Oh my god, you will so help me. Don't close us out of the show, please. Don't restart the computer. Oh, the circus is falling apart at the seams. Yeah, so that happened, and then I'm going to go out on a limb and say arguably even more ridiculous was we had frozen pizza for lunch, and somebody proceeded to steal a piece of Dove's pizza and then run up here, and I heard this chomp chomp chomp. I was like, what is that? That was me. That was me. That was the unarmed violence from sewing containers crashing. Beware of false stitches today. Beware of false stitches. Because I'm going to go out on a limb and with a hard 99.99 because nothing is ever 100%. We'll just go with 5 nines purity or uncertainty. Iran doesn't have any boats off the west coast. Can drones fly? Do drones have enough battery power to go from there to here? Does anybody know? I don't know. I'm not a drone spurt. Shh. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna go out. I'm just very confused. Very, very confused. And if I recall correctly, I need to have a sip of Pepsi. We were gonna have everything's blowing up at the circus today. Holy moly. Let me just wipe Pepsi off my hand before we start sewing again. Or start sewing at all because alright, scratch that. Before we start sewing, I can see I've got so much more room. I have stitch lines marked. I'm going to switch the pins so I can see where the stitch lines are rather than try to stitch from the side that is more difficult to see. Right, that's where we were. I ran brown water navy, not a blue water navy, so their bones ain't strong like our boats to do big boat things. So interesting. All I know is beware of renegade stitches along the other coast. Oh, Dove, considering the very vague direction of that question, I'm going to say yes. What, the drones can go over, the drones have a capability of flying from Iran to here, or because I'm going on next to, not at all, there are no Iranian boats off the coast. If there is somebody who's not like America, it is not them. So what? Something funny is going to happen. but not this funny. I think this is a smoke and mirrors funny, so that's something else. Oh, this I don't. Going back to. Okay, can't make this shit up. Sex stories. Oh, right. The biolabs, the more recent one from the Airbnb in Las Vegas area in Nevada state. I need my. There we go. Did they really have Ebola, COVID, and a couple of other things? Hello, Mona. Welcome. Oh, I'm so in over the shoulder boulder holders today, or one, and then I pinned the lacing strip onto that other version of the Dolores corset, and I decided I think I'm just gonna sew the other side and finish that off because I want to try a different lacing thing. Yeah. So that's what I have on the table today. And whatever shenanigans happens to come out of my mouth, which troubles be a blue one. The thing I don't think I'm gonna do for this that I should have just brought the other example. So you're supposed to start from the middle and sew out so it has that exceptionally coney bullet bra shape. Maybe we should do it again. We'll have to check the fit on this one, which that's not for this. That show ain't free, boys and girls. We're not trying on bras live on air today. Nope, you might end up having to wash your eyes out with bleach. I you guys don't. No, but well, we'll just stop that. It's not happening. The best you get is me pretending against this giant hoodie. So there is a cup, not size A cup. I don't remember I don't know. I know it's size cup based on the waist bust measurements it should be, but whether. Yeah. I forgot where I was going. Oh, I just pulled whatever this fabric because I'm not emotionally attached to it for mock-ups. Do I have nice white cotton unbleached muslin that I could use? Yes, but for some reason that one just sounds nicer and I don't want to waste it on mock-ups. I'm thinking corded corset, not corded, yes. Because there are books with scaled drawings, measurements for corsets, and I thought it would be a fun exercise. Super exciting to watch me do? Probably not, which is why I think I might do that part by my lonesome, unless there's like overwhelming, Phoenix, we want to see you do that. Show us how you suffer through stuff. If that happens, I'll reconsider, but at the moment, my plan is to just do that by myself. So I should have 2 sides and a center front, and it looks like 2 sides. Oh, I did. What I did do was alright, whatever. For this mock-up, I'm just gonna forget that this happened right now, i.e. Seam on outside, seam on inside. They should both be on the same side, and that did not happen. I must have not. Okay, I can't. We're starting off really good today. But it doesn't really matter because I'm just gonna sew the underband correctly and then the back underband, pin on some ribbon straps for myself when the time comes, and see what I think. Mark some adjustments as needed. Go from there. So this pattern, if I recall correctly, it goes like this, and because it's a center closure, instead of cutting this front piece on the fold, I cut 2 so I could put attachments. All right, I'll just set you out of the way, get a couple pins, because I did take the time to sketch in the stitch line, so might as well give ourselves the best chance we can. What? Oh, and I've been saving. If I'm a good hostess, the ringleader with the mostest, for Saturday, I will bring up a window with all the tabs of cargo pant pocket inspirations. Oh. And there will be, we've got to get that necklace finished. Dove, there might be a sew marathon on Saturday while I just power through that. We'll just stitch till the bobbins are done, or my butt is completely numb, whichever happens to come first. Yeah, numb butts, that brings all the that brings everybody to the circus. But yeah, I can't remember when I did find this. The website where I found this pattern does still exist. I tried to find the full pattern. Oh, and the patterns there too. So, yep, it's that Vavoom Bullet Bralette. Did I think it was funny to sew bullet bras today? I did. I was like, Phoenix, why not? Why not? I'm gonna say, oops, I did it again, but we are A-okay. I hope things are doing all right. Oh, yeah, so much fun. What are you doing, you little goofball? You were the cause of much consternation today. You were all trouble. Yeah, you were absolute disaster. You cost us money, stole food off Dove's plate, stealing the show. You are positively problematic sometimes, dude. Don't be moving. Oh my god. Yeah, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. It would be more fun if you did that into the microphone so that they could hear your sweet songs. Yeah, no? Okay. Alright, I'll see you later, pooper doopers. We're not opening up the concession stand yet. Though we are doing pretty good today. The most awesome workers and lurkers a shit show could ever ask for. I wonder what's actually going to happen, because I know what is not going to happen. And I don't even... Oh, God. Actually, oh, my poor brain. Oh, but why? Why? Okay. Yeah, you're right. Hello, little man. Oh, don't get my ear stuck in my stuff. All right, one bra cup with lower band attached. Where is the last piece? There we go. And instead, for the the back, I cut it on the fold because the opening is going to be in the front. Because why? It's easier to get into a corset sometimes in the back than, oh, maybe it's just because I can dislocate my shoulders. I shouldn't say anything is easier. You're just modeled oddly, Phoenix. You can't. Don't be making assumptions. Though I did enter myself into a giveaway for a zombie apocalypse kit. I left the link on the X's if you too would like to enter to win a zombie apocalypse kit. Where is it from? Refuge Medical. So probably stuff for helping to manage the bloods and the guts of things, but it's good to have some little things. Alright, 2 underbands stitched. Did I saw the other one a single line too? Well, what would we lose by trying on the right? Are you fluffing my ball sacks? And on the one where I sewed the cup seam on the outside, I stitched the underband on correctly. However, the one where the cup is stitched on the seam is on the inside, the underband happens to be on the outside. Let's use these differences to compare and contrast some different things. This is our learning experimentational piece. That's what we'll call it, to see do we like the top stitching with the details. Alright, so there's the boobsicle cover part that maybe we will stitch the top. It's going to be so pointy. Yeah. Alright, Phoenix, enough with the pointy tatas. Let's do that first real fast. I am going to finger press because I don't always believe in irons, but we do believe in pressing. I know, contradiction in terms. Oh, you know what we could do is let's put the open C foot on and stitch around in a circle to see if we can get that nice shape. Okay, I'm putting my everyday foot into the drawer here. Missing foot, can you please hop back? I'm very disappointed in you. It has been far too long since you've played footsies and went on your walkabout. Please come back, foot. I need you. You're my favorite foot. Alright, I'm just gonna poke my finger through to find most pointy part. There we go. I'm gonna make it flat. Use my fingers to press everything fat. No, we're not pressing it fat. We're pressing it flat. And then I'm just going to stitch a spiral around the whole thing to give it the appropriate shape. And as always, a quick little back stitch. And just paying attention, driving over the seam. Actually, it might be just as well to have it on the seam side up, because then I know where to manipulate it versus the other one where the seam is going to be on the inside. Where's my words? We might get stuck on the opposite side. We might get stuck and find a surprise on the inside. Oh, that's what's going on. I've got my My tail was all tucked around my foot, and that was not very helpful. All right, we're going to do a quick pivot and continue our circular misadventures. Yeah, I think the last one I did, I hand sewed it. I'm just going to try. Okay, what's going on here? I'm trying to make a big hole in my project. But actually, okay, let me undo this real quick. You have inappropriate bunching going on. If I just took the snips to flatten that out, do I want to go from the outside in? Would that be easier? Let's try it. What do we have to lose? Nothing. I won't know what I like better until I try it. So here we go. A stitch we go? Yeah, sure. Cause all of the stitches we stitch today. We're off to do some stitching. That was not. I apologize for offending everyone's ear holes. That was not very good. Okay, so what the directions say to do to get that nice pointy shape is to stitch a spiral. Oh, did it? Okay, thank goodness gracious. All around the cup. Yeah, I made the first one before we had our new to us oldie but truths. So that's when during the hand stage. Yes, the hand sewn era. Hey, Trouble. Why don't you just take a load off and come hang out with us? Well, just come on. Just keep me company. Just don't be don't be a firstigator. I guess I'm just roughly using the presser foot as a measurement tool to do my stitch line. That's the word. We're not seaming, we're just applying stitches. Happy little stitches. Yes. Yeah, happy goldenrod color against the white. So why not do it well, but then do a contrasting color so I can see how questionable everything went. Oh, that's good. Oops. Oh yeah, Phoenix, you are very questionable. 100% highly horrible. I don't even know who this person is at the machine today. These stitches are so bad. That's alright. Not. Practice is practice. Practice is not your masterpiece. Yeah, so I'm curious because there was already in California, what is it, the Campbell there was a pump house for hydro off of one of the rivers that got washed out, and they evacuated the folks who, the pump house tenders, sure, we'll go with that vernacular, were evacuated from there. So what? I mean, there's no point. It's all a game of speculation and chicken, and in the end, it doesn't really matter what. It's going to be something that's going to try to get you lost in your fields and panicky and not be able to think clear-headed. So just take a breath and get out of the field. It's okay. Just stitch it all away. Alright, so can we see on the close cam, sort of ish, there's this line of my rows and rows of yellow stitches. What I also have next to me is a pile of stretchy fabrics because I was thinking, because this fabric got me thinking about it again, and I've wanted to for a while. We're going to do a pair of pants. We can do so much. I see at least enough for a pair of pants and some type of a coordinated toppy thing, and I've got ideas for that. But I thought it would be fun to do different contrasting fabrics for the fronts and the backs. And in my head, I was originally down the rabbit hole of like having the right front leg in the gold diamonds with the left front leg in the black, and then mirroring them on the opposite side. But then I also have polka dots and the maroon stretch. So in the most crazy, I could do 4 different fabrics for the leggings, or do a front, 2 fabrics. What do we think? I kind of like the black with the black with the gold. I know. And yeah, stretchy. Oh, right, because I am going to just trace the 4-way stretch or the Dolores corset pattern on the power mesh for the practice. Keep the added seam allowance because there will be I need that area to put the bones, because I want to do the sew-in bones for a matching support, a structured support garment for the top. That's fun. Yeah, because then I kind of like, wouldn't that be funny to do the diamond with the black polka dot? Like, I just can't decide. I'm like, oh, you know what? Should we just channel? Mona's stepping in, and we're going to channel our inner Alibaba for a second. And the answer is Phoenix. Make one with 4 different colors. Make one that's 2, and then you can make as many until the fabric runs out, because tops don't take that much fabric. We'll piece it together with all the scraps. All right, Allie, I know you're not here, or maybe you're working and lurking today, sir, but yep. All right, I've got it. The answer is Phoenix. Make until you run out of fabric of all the pants. Oh, because then I could also do shorts too. Yeah, oh yeah, of course. The only thing I don't love about the diamond, I wish the scale of the diamonds were a little bit smaller, but thrift store fabric shoppers can't be completely choosy. So we'll just, because I did, actually these are here because I punched a hole through it with my finger. I traced the leg, I traced these leggings for a pattern piece. I just traced one, or made one, because the front and the backs are, I didn't find, for me, the difference to be significant enough to warrant a front piece and a back piece. I just have a piece. Yes, I call it a design choice, but for astute viewers, yup, who did not remember that stretch velour has a nap and paid absolutely no heed to direction of patternling prior to cutting? Yup. So it's not a mistake. It was a design choice. But you can you? Yeah, this one looks a little bit lighter and this leg looks a little darker. Yeah, same fabric, but you have to, there's things with certain materials you have to pay attention to that you don't with other things, and your girl neglected to pay attention. And then blamed poor observation skills on, I did that on purpose. Where those ones do excel is the fit, which is the more important of the two things. I did just extend on my paper pattern the waistline a little bit in case I didn't want to do it contrasting. I can now just fold it over and slide in some elastic. What else did I was kind of a busy beaver drafting blocks. Also took my front bodice block and traced it so I could attempt an iteration with a raglan, which is where the sleeve slants out and is part of the neckline rather than being attached separately, because A, I like the look, and B, I find that cut flattering for my form. So, because I'm so vain, I thought, yes, I would like to make some. So I was thinking of coordinating like long sleeve, short sleeve, crop toppy things. We'll see what I got. I know that if at some point there'll probably be the crazy scrap pieced version, because why not? But we're not there yet. Oh, because actually I do have that's one of them. Okay, of the fabrics I didn't pull that is super fun, there is a black stretch velour with, what's the word? Glitter cobwebs. I don't think glitter spiders, but there's definitely glitter cobwebs on there. So when we make sure that everything of the fit is good, we can do one with the glitter cobweb fabric. I'm just saving that to the end, mostly because I think there might be a vomitus of glitterous after that fabric, and it's just too much fun. I don't want to feel like I'm going to ruin it or make a mistake before so we'll just practice on the other fabrics first. It's cool. And I'm just manipulating, trying to make sure I've got flat sections to stitch on. I did do it, but didn't say retautened the presser foot and also on the needle barb screw, because these feet that clink around on the needle screw sometimes cause an unscrewing. And oh, what are you doing, disaster? My little disaster. My little troubled heart. My little troubled heart. I don't know where I was going with that. Actually, I got distracted. Train left the station. No concession stands for cats. There, no cat snacks. No Pepsi. No Chernobyl swatter. Have to wait. Concession stand is not open for service. Or actually, is it the cat session stand? Probably. The cat session stand, not yet open. I think I did enjoy sewing from the outside in better than... Well, Phoenix, don't say anything till they actually get to the end, but... Oh, sorry, I got lost in all the lines of perilous swirly stitches. Look into my stitches. Look into my stitches. You're getting sleepy by the swirls of my stitches. What do you think? We're trying out a new segment. So Phoenix Ultra. Yup. Here at the circus, we're testing out the newest, latest, greatest in making motivational tools. That's the amazing combination of MK Ultra and Project Mockingbird. Yup. So Phoenix Ultra, the only place in the universe where you can be compelled and mesmerized into making stuff with your own two hands. Don't forget to do it. You might like it. Oh, Phoenix. Oh, Phoenix, Phoenix, Phoenix. Where are we? Getting lost in the first stitches I did now to the old ones. Hello, Glyph. Welcome. Popping in to say hi to the coolest sewing streamer out there. Oh, you are too amazing and adorable. I know Wednesdays are busy. There's too much going on. It's a funny time. And I know there's folks who are just higher quality button pushers than our analog swap show. You're missing out on bullet bra sewing, though. The pointiest, most bulliedest bra pattern. Because it's been a while since... Well, no, we just finished another boob cover, but a girl can never have too many. Not at all. I hope you're having a good Wednesday, though, and that that things are just moving in a manageable and joy-filled fashion. We'll go with those words. Oh, you had me at bullet bra. I was like, oh, let's do something fun. Let's do another one of these because it's been years since I've stitched this pattern. I'm just sewing the swirly spirals necessary to give it that super pointy 1950s, your favorite sweater puppy sweater look. But I wonder how many different caliber things you could. How many? Oh, how do we want to ask the question so we could be? Never mind. The shot left the station. Oh, well. I think... Now I'm confused. I'm just going to sew one more pass on this one. I think I absolutely got me mixed up with the first when I tried to do it from the inside out and change my mind, and I didn't rip out that line of stitches because I was like, yeah, whatever. I think that's what's confusing me. But since that part's already done, let's free the cup. Free it. Free it. Oh, see, the stitching does it. It gives it that beautiful, perfect 1950s sweater look. Yes, exactly. It just, yeah, I forget how that stitching just shapes it. And if you were somebody who felt like you needed a little improvement, you could do it and layer or like quilt it. I actually, maybe we should do a 2-layer one just to see, but oh, what a beauty. So pointy. So naturally stands erect. Let me just use my finger to poke out the tip a little bit. Oh, it is a very different silhouette to modern undergarment over the shoulder boulder holders, but it's such a fun look. What I don't know is if it fits, but that'll be for me to decide later and me to tell you about, but not today. Let all right, let me try the other one with the stitching with the I don't think it's really well. We'll see how it is to manage the seam on the inside because that's where it is, and the other one somehow I messed something up and it was on that. It does. Phoenix, just make this other cup. Because then we can trace it and try to modify the cup pieces so that it doesn't necessarily have to be the bullet brow. We can do other cup shapes. We don't always need our assets to precede us into the room. Oh, Glyph, your future wife will need to have some bullet bras. That's all I'm innocently saying. Oh, it's such a beautiful classic shape that is not commonly fashionable anymore. And I like the contrasting colors of the gold. Oh, actually, yeah. It doesn't matter because I can just sew. All right, this is just our practice one. Don't make fancy design choices until I've done some checking by myself here. And yeah, pooper doopers always causing trouble. Yeah, I like it. It's been a while since I've had this shape in my hands regularly for wearing. But yeah, there's nothing like having to have all the please eyes up here, boys. Talks. Not necessarily for everyday wear, depending on what your job is or depending on what you wear over it, but that's up to you. I get to decide when I'm gonna wear my underwear, where I'm not. Oh god, Phoenix, you're coming unseen. Don't be unseemly. I wonder if you could actually just do it lined and out a fashion fabric and a lining fabric, and then do this stitching all together, so it'll give it a little extra structure. Because this is a single layer of this is pretty flimsy, and absolute practice does not at all feel nice against the skin, but a nice soft silk with a cotton on the outside, because the outside can look nice, but I want the inside to feel the nicest because nobody else wears my bra. True. And I like the soft side next to my skin. Actually, we should go through and see what other inside out fabric we have, because I also done. Oh, I've got that pink that's like 1960s/70s nightgown, house coat, wrapper ish like fabric. Oh, that's another one. I either am gonna put a really nice comfy lining in it, or the comfortable part gets the soft part gets to go next to my skin, because I don't understand, why do garments have the touch me side on the outside? Not everybody's got somebody or wants somebody sitting around like rubbing on you all the time. But you do. I always want that next to my skin because it just, because that's where it should be. That's yeah. Don't understand. Do not understand. But just add it to the list. Either I like the seam being on the inside better, or I'm getting more comfortable doing the stitches. Are you done, girly? Would you like some snacks before the brothers get in? Would you like some private snack time? Is that, oh, yes. All right, let me get a little piece of paper so that we don't have cat drool all over the table. Come on, girly. The boys are outside, so I'm gonna do it. Come on, brave roofers. Come on. They're waiting for you. Yeah, oh yeah. Come on, Freya Roofers. Oh, I don't know what you're saying, but I'm in Bullet Bra Alley. Perfect. Oh, I hope such a place does exist, where everybody's tatas are just perfectly cone-shaped. Actually, what? How much do we want to question our life choices and apply some of the sew-in interface, the sew-in boning, and really keep that shape? Thank you, Freya Roofers. Because right now we've got that beautiful pointy cone shape, but we're kind of squishy. But we could sew in boning so it even more keeps this amazing pointy firm shape. Dog lift. Oh yes, let's question our life choices. Yeah. Oh yeah. Wouldn't be the first time, and when it comes to making craziness, will absolutely not be the last time. How are we having 12, 13 people watching? Is it the bullet bras? Is it the thumbnail? Are we? Did people hear about bullets and bras and they're like, what is she doing again? Look at her pointer finger in her tata cover. Oh, glyph, so long as you don't compromise the shape. No, I think it will enhance make it more pointy, but it'll give it more structure so it holds on its own. Because right now it kind of holds up, but I wonder, or we could There's only one way to find out. I'm going to take 3 giant steps and go grab the roll of sew and boning. I don't have my analog be right back sign. I'm going to talk really loud. Give me 20 seconds. Watch Phoenix pretend to run. And we're off. Get back here. Get out of here. Let me breathe. I'm making lots of noise. Okay, we made it back. I startled Dove. He's like, what the fluff are you doing? I said, I'm making lots of noise. And he's like, oh, okay. One massive heap of sew and boning and my bag of zippers, which I was looking for so that we can practice the concealed chicken leg pocket for the cargo pants that need to live up to their name. So, let me cut a couple links of this sewing. Actually, first things first, Phoenix. Finish stitching the one that's on the table. We don't want to get lost with boning until we do this part. Okay. Oh, one stitch, then the next stitch. We will sew it. We will do it, do it, do it, do it. One stitch, then the next stitch. We will do it, which can always be replaced with one thing and the next thing. It'll get done. We will do it, do it, do it, do it. One thing, then the next thing. It'll get done. Because we'll do it, do it, do it. Oh my god, I have Untouchable Face stuck in my head all week long thanks to you. So good work. So good. And I looked at tickets. Yeah, more than $60 to sit on the lawn. And there were seats under the pavilion. 2 tickets. $500 a piece. Like $1,000 for 2 tickets. I was like, I don't have, the circus doesn't have those kinds of just that type of discretionary spending fund. Oh man. Oh, you were being good and trying to make you cry this time. You'll have to work harder, chap. No, oh wait, trying not to make you cry. Yup. That's all right. It's not going to happen this time. Because I'm too excited. How can if there's going to be tears, it's either because this project demanded unexpected bloodshed or joy at how pointy and amazing these bullet bra cups are. Because oh yeah, Phoenix, stop! Don't think out loud. Or do think out loud. That thought left the station, so there was no thoughts to be thunked. Oh, Gliffit, happened last time you spoke about St. Ani. Oh, there's no crying when I think about how stupid expensive those concert tickets are. And, oh, did I do it? Oh, for fluff's sake. Yeah, what I don't want to do is go and look and see if she's like, I don't want to see her any commentary or whatever from her. I just want her to just stay in that little bird cage. And I just don't want to, I'm like, just don't know. I don't want to know certain things because I just, if there's yeah. Yeah. Now that I've made sure I'm only sewing the right sections, I will carry on. Because, yeah, maybe just a couple of, like, 4 to add for the pointiness as cross bracers, and then a central one around the outside to help give it its shape. Actually, and that might be good because if the cups happen to be too big, the shape is going to hide that because it's not like you're not going to see if there's any baggy or puckeriness. You're just going to see cones reminiscent of Madonna. And I think, why not? We've got the tools, we've got the time, we've got just enough foolishness to try this out. So why not? Okay. Did I have any? Oh, I had a whole list of thoughts. Where's my list? What did I have to mentally masticate over today? Oh, here's a funny one. Here is a funny one. So there's this lady, this woman, this Tiffany Hainyard, who was a former mayor in Dalton, Illinois, and also city manager for an adjacent municipality. Blah 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 blah. Well, she thought that the town money was her personal piggy bank, amongst other things, and pled the cities dry. And pled both municipalities. There was lawsuits, court cases. I think the FBI, all sorts of funny business. Well, she is no longer in Illinois. She decided to take up residency down south. You say where, Phoenix? Fulton County. Yes, that county, home to Atlanta, Fani Willis, and the debacle that is Fulton County. What is she doing there? She's running for another civil office position, but this time as a MAGA candidate. Do we think she's changed her allegiances, or does she think she's trying to pull the wool over on the good folks of Fulton County? I think she's trying to pull the wool over their eyes. And oh God. Oh, like a horrible Trojan horse. Oh, gross. I think I just puked in my mouth. Oh, Glyph, trying to be the contrarian, but I can't. That woman sucks. She's right at home in Atlanta. Yeah, I know. I can complete, as I said the words, if she's gonna change allegiances and run as the RNC party candidate as a MAGA, that so many people will just be like, I can see her win. Oh, it's so gross. It's so gross. If they do it, they deserve what comes their way, because her action that if you could see that being like a condition, like if there was criminal stuff or not just civil, of being like, you barred from ever holding public office ever again. It's like moving the bad school teacher, the bad priest. They're like, oh, there's not enough of us, so we need to just strategically maneuver your location, but we'll do it someplace where where we can pretend that nobody knows your past malfeasances. Hello? The real Camilla, she needs to be jailed. Yeah, she does. Yeah, she does. Welcome. I hope Camellia. Is this going to be Camellia? Camellia. I'm like a sorry for butchering your name. It sounds so sweet, as opposed to the fake Camellia. Is that the CA one? Oh, Glyph, you shouldn't be allowed to run if you're guilty of that stuff. I agree. I agree. That's up there. Oh, up there with equally insane, ridiculous things is what did California do? They, oh, I'm going to misspeak it. Something about predator sex offender registry people within 600 feet of a school, and this horrible person in California who's running for office had his campaign rally like just 600 feet away from a school, and he's supposed to be on the registry. Oh yeah, something's funny. I'm missing part of that story, but it's worse than what I said. Ah, the real chameleon. Sorry, good day. You are correct. Okay, don't be sorry for anything. There's no needless apologies here. Little kids can't W sit, and that's pretty. That we tried, and we start with there. Cats are troublesome. Do you? What are you doing, little pooper duper who stole pizza, broke a monitor? What other malfeasance do you think is in your perfect on your agenda for today, dude? Yeah, no, it's okay. Yeah, she said fruit bag. California is a shithole. I had okay. What else? Yeah, I couldn't. Oh my god. You think how long has Tiffany Hayniard been living in Fulton County? Like this is this is where people in Oregon are like, Oregon for Oregonians, but how long have you lived here? But seriously, how long has Tiffany Hayniard had maintained residency in Fulton County to be able to run for an elected office there? Because don't you have to live in a place for a set period of time? Does she meet those basic requirements? And I'm looking at you, Senator Wyden. Your wife and kids don't live in another state and go to school there, and you say Oregon's your residence. I don't buy it. Glyph, in Florida, we have all the crooked conservatives. Trust, they suck too. Yeah, absolutely. I think they're all, was it Washington, Jefferson? We were warned against this two-party tribalism. We've forgotten. Let's go back a let's go back to old pieces of paper with just what the words on the paper and not it. Yeah. Oh, it. Yeah, they're all drinking off the same corporate Kool-Aid, so it doesn't really matter. As I drink my Pepsi, damn it. But yeah, this is service is supposed to be service. Service is not, should not, in my opinion, be for the purposes of pocket lining. That's not the point of service. Oh, Glyph, exactly. It's all big corp. 100%. And speaking of giant corporations and international dealings, Lloyd's of London, the oldest insurance company in the world. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's true. They are the longest standing insurers of vessels that sail the high seas. And their artificial manipulation of insurance prices, trickle down insurance shit. I didn't know that was a thing till this week. But yeah, thanks, Lloyd's of London. Oh, Glyph, oh no, just stumbled upon the charity Tiffany Hayniard Cares Foundation. Oh yeah, oh yeah. The money she spent like on her birthday party, the cars, wasn't that she had the sheriff who worked so much overtime, like that he charged more hours in overtime than hours in a week. It was like insane. Insane. I tell ya. In Port Multnomah County, where is it? Up north. Speaking of residencies, Oregon's got some representative pretty up for the northern regions, the stronghold of the shitholds, who doesn't live full time, if at all, in Oregon. They have residency in Spain and just zoom in for their council meetings. Me? Oh, Phoenix. Is it possible that she's harboring that other council person who went off the res with her kid, but right before facing her trial? There's a somebody is up has got criminal charges and is supposed to be on trial. And before the trial could start, she absconded with her child and is nowhere to be found. It's been months. I I don't believe it. I don't believe that they don't know. I do. Oh gosh, yeah. It's I. Oh, but that brings me back to actually, I've got a serious one that we should touch on if I because I don't think I've talked about it. Might just make a note so I don't forget it. To do maybe that's Glyph. Maybe that's what Resident Evil actually means. The, sure, I've heard more outlandish, less plausible speculations. I could get behind this. I don't know. Yeah, I could get behind that. But okay, I don't know who. I didn't hear about. Well, this didn't get talked about until recently, but actually, in at the end of December, two American pilots who were piloting, I think, a Brazilian family into which tribal? Oh fuck! I'm gonna forget the country now, and that's gonna make me upset. But some I'll just spit it out, Phoenix. Some shithole warlord country in Africa has two American pilots who they've held hostage since the end of December. The family got it out on the media not long ago, like not that long ago. They sat on it because they're in the jail in this town, and it's likely well, the conditions in this facility Ollie, make Fulton County Jail look like the 5-star Hilton Suites. Yup, if you wanted the Queen Mary suite at the Hilton, this is that yeah. The Fulton County Prison looks like a 5-star luxury villa compared to this prison. Ooh, we'll just bring it back. But yeah, we've not done. They're just rotting away. I've heard the likelihood that they're probably not going to survive their prison experiences very high. And yeah, America's got two pilots held hostage in Africa. Oh, let's see here. Glyph. Looks like the jihadist groups are still active and energetic in Africa. Yeah. I don't think it's. Oh, you know what? Let me look it up because it's gonna bug me which country they're in. American. No, it's not in Africa. Not Nairobi. No, Ron didn't do this one. Oh, right, because they didn't have the right permit. Oh, in Guyana. Guinea, Guinea, Guinea. Yeah, and the country of Guinea is holding 2 Americans hostage. It's been more than 3 months, and we've done all of jack shit. And not only have we done all of jack shit, we don't eat the. I'm just doing my part. Not that hopes and prayers get anything anywhere, but just letting y'all know the random shit that it comes across. That I. Welcome to the bitching part of the Stitch and Bitch. Guinea is in Africa. Yeah, I knew it was some Africa warlord country. Yeah, and the other part that I don't understand about this story is what happened to the Brazilian family that they were transporting, because they weren't supposed to land in Guinea, but for some reason they were forced to land there. And from my understanding is they probably didn't have enough cash to grease palms to get the permit so they could do their business and then get the hell out of Dodge. Oh, Cliff, yes, straight up warlord shit. Yes. 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 So that was a roundabout story of 2 different shithole jails and weird places where people are where we question the residency of folks. Hey, pooper doopers, would you like it's ow? Do you think we need a palate cleanser? Do you think you would like me to stand up, call your brother, and give you 2 some snacks? Yeah. Do we need cats in the chat? Do we need to? We should go to the snack stand. We should go to the snack stand and get some. Oh, don't. This is not the. Come on. They're supposed to pay for that, few dude. You can't give that shit away for free. You can't give that away for free. Okay, where's the. Stop it! Come on, sit down. Give them a better angle. Loki, come here, my sweet. Loki! Hey, dude, put your butt down. All right, just stand up. Give me snacks. Loki! Come on, where are you, my sweet boy? Come on! You're late. Come on. Come on. Oh, look at you, Loki. Don't be stealing the spotlight. Can you move 2 steps to the left? Loki. Oh, Loki, where can we move your chair? Oh, Loki, let's go this way so I can see you better. Come. Loki. All right, come on, pooper doopers. You are trouble. Ow, that was my finger. Come on. Oh, so good, Loki. You guys, the best circus cats. The best. You were simply the best. You already had your snack, Scoobers. Ouch. All right, one more because we don't want to spoil our dinner. All right, hope everybody's had enough snacks. The concession stand is officially closed for operations today. Okay. Mesmer them. Look at how beautiful you are. Okay, just run away now. All right, where was I? Oh, that's right. We're sewing bullet bras. I'm talking shit. My favorite. We'll save that one for Saturday. Oh, but actually kind of tangential. And where's the what? No, can't do that one. My brain's not putting together the right little catchy pieces for that. Oh, God, actually. Maybe it's just as well that the media hasn't, like, blown up completely, because what do you think the odds are that there's some crazy group of folks would be like, "Oh, those pilots, the warlords did the right job. They shouldn't be flying people." And the notion that I heard this week of homicidal empathy, much like suicidal empathy, but yeah, of course those young industrious chemists. And oh, speaking of that story, the chemist boys and the chemist boys and the faulty fuses, which I guess the company that makes the fuses are known for having shitty fuses, so they guess it's just as well they didn't read the Google reviews on the fuse company. Yep, no, we're gonna just lean on in, Phoenix. You already started. But the other thing, the fuses were faulty, but also there's the possibility that, oh no, um, it may not have been the only malfunction, because wasn't the compound used in those devices like a T8? I'm going to forget the acronym for the chemical compound, but what I do recall is that compound is a kind of sophisticated to make, and not necessarily like your entry level nitrate and whatever. That's a little bit easy, differently shelf stable and differently prone to malfunctions. And based on the ages of these kids, I wonder if they were just the useful tool agents at the delivery, if they were just the delivery boys, but not the actual manufacturers. Because, not to say that they weren't, but how did they have enough money to fill a whole storage unit? I mean, granted, I don't know how big the storage unit um in Pennsylvania was. Is it in Philadelphia their alleged storage unit was? Pennsylvania's kind of big, and some places are closer to New York City than others. You can't see them driving like 7 hours from Erie or something, or Pittsburgh, to get over there, though. Oh, yeah. So I think they were just delivery people. That's what I think. And I'm going to stop my brain from thinking I'm wasting sew-in boning by cutting a couple of boning pieces to try before I actually do a fitting by myself where you can't see what I'm doing. That's not for the freak show. Enough with that line for one day, Phoenix. Where were we? Don't use just be quiet if you can't talk. Yeah, so I'm just finishing up the most pointy cone part for this second one. Cut a couple of sew-in boning pieces, lay them on, see the new and improved shape. We'll start with one, because if we don't like it, we'll just rip them out again. And there's still the unknown of, does this actually fit like it's supposed to? So, let's just try to sew a couple of good last seams. All right, I'm going to stop while I'm losing, because those were some very, very questionable stitches. Don't cut our bullet bra. How'd you get... Oh, cat. This one looks like it's got a 2-humped nipple. That's funny. That was cat Cass. Yes, it was. We need to... I think the bones might help one. This one is not as nicely pointy shaped. Something... We had a malfunction on this one compared to this beautifully shaped one. But I think the boning is just going to correct that. But let me cut two lengths of boning. Gonna go and make a cross. A nipple cross. Sewing boning? What is that, Phoenix? It's this stuff right here. That's thin plastic. 2 millimeters, 3 millimeters thick. Not like the thick plastic that I can't stitch through, or I can try, but I'll break a needle. Oh, you're learning so much. Yes, we accidentally try, not on purpose. Don't flap your bones like that, Phoenix. The boning will correct it. Yeah, because if I lay the boning across and then down and then also stitch. All right, so we'll have a piece of boning along the front ways, and then we'll have a second piece where I stitch the two halves together. And actually, that might... I don't know if the boning is going to help it, if it's going to keep that pointy shape, or if it's going to round it out more and we're going to lose it. Or maybe we won't try the boning. Maybe because it's going to bug me. I'm going to fix this little hump. I don't need Sally the nipple with 2 humps. I want Sally the nipple with 1 hump. Phoenix, I can't believe the words that come out of your mouth sometimes. Oh, everything. Oh, Glyph, everything in sewing is basically an innuendo. I swear, everything in everything is basically an innuendo. There is not an area that I have spent time attempting to acquire knowledge that at some level always turns into innuendos. I mean, wrenches and balls and screws and nuts and... Oh, what's some other ones? Oh, can we make trannies under the hood again? And you need a word other than and. We try to be the most ridiculous clowns. There's so... and other disciplines, everything, it all comes down, no matter the specialty, at some point when you become familiar enough with a thing, there's always, cleaning your weapons, the weapon lube, the grease. Did you get, you name a thing, people who do that thing will find the innuendos. They're there hiding in plain sight. Just waiting to be laughed about the first time you hear them, and then you don't forget what was going on. All right, let's see if this... There we go. Now we fixed it. Now Sally the nipple only has 1 hump. We didn't like Sally the nipple with 2 humps. Okay, so there's a left side. And a right side. Oh, here. All right, that's all you get of those. That's our try-on for right now. Oh, glyph. I've always liked the 50s style, but never knew what it was called or how it was made. Well, welcome. I'm glad we could answer questions that you were too afraid to ask or didn't know. Where do you start with this? Yep, this is how bullet bras go from flat pieces of fabric to those creating that shape, that perfect sweater puppy shape. Oh, it's so good. And from the side, I think I'm going to enjoy this front closure because bras that go up, close up the back, just are cruel. Oh, glyph. I think I always called them Madonna bras because she was the first person I ever saw wearing one. Yes, she was the first one I recall seeing until I learned that she was just stealing from the past. She must have been rummaging through her granny's or auntie's like negligee drawer and found some of the originals. Or it wasn't that goatee some yeah. Oh, thank you. I am super excited for this practice version. Now I can think about what to fix for the next one. So now that we've got the front done, let's stitch this back band on. All right. I'm just going to put some pins on my draw line or my stitch line. We are so good at words. Simply the best. Yeah, I remember seeing her in that bullet bra corset top, and it was like, oh wow, I want that. I think I always wanted one since when Phoenix was a wee hatchling. No, we were never a hatchling. We were ageless and immortal. Everything to my eyes feels so small, but then I take my measurements and I'm like, okay, Phoenix, just is what it is. Oh, am I? I think I'm trying to put the wrong sides together. Is this right? Let me pin this and then think, or not think. I'll take a look at it and get a better sense of what the fluff is happening. Who's out? Oh, did you see Kiko outside? Is Kiko torturing you again? Yeah. Yeah. Why don't you come on over and can we get an encore for the Mesmer Act? Meow. Meow. Okay. It's a good thing I'm looking at this again because I'm pretty sure I pinned this the wrong side. Because. Okay. Oh, side. Okay. Just double checking I'm getting my tops and my bottoms correct. Because even though this is going to be our flop version, it is helpful to try to do it the best flop we can stitch. Oh. Phoenix, where's the one that we're going to completely cover in bedazzled sequins? Maybe that'll be the next one. Why does this not fit? All right, something's funny, but it's all right. We'll just stitch it real fast. Don't look too close, and then just forget about it until later. All right, where did I put my presser foot? In the drawer. Yeah, because we've got lace, we've got sequins. We can do some completely over the top fancy dress versions, or we can just stick to the cotton and comfy everyday versions. But in other things, because I haven't gotten enough of my quilting in, I have this flannel with Bunsen burgers. Actually, there isn't any Bunsen burners. We have microscopes. We've got safety googles. We've got test tubes and test tube racks. We've got Erlenmeyer flasks. We've got regular flasks. We've got protons and neutrons. We've got carbon and hydrogen. And is this one nitrogen? Why are you so small? This is not to scale. This is not right. This blue ball should be the same size as this blue ball. What's wrong with this scrotum set? Okay. Don't get lost in the nuances, Phoenix. Don't get annoyed by the things that small humans looking at you wearing this they're not gonna pay attention to the nuance that's gonna make your brain angry now that you've noticed it. But my other quilted structured sport garment has seen better days and lived far better lives. So I thought it would be fun to do a kirtle that's got some lacing in the front and shaped at the sides. And I thought that material would be loads of fun. So that will be few stitches for future phoenixes. You two be nice. Do not make... If you embarrass me in the store again... Why are you such a shitbag? Yeah, you're such a big meanie. Oh, what were we saying right now? Blue balls and scrotum sets. Yeah, I'm just gonna throw more stuff overboard. But in a molecular model set, the balls of the same color should be the same size. And I'm not gonna hear it's perspective, because if so, then this black ball, which is a hydrogen, would be way tinier to be sitting all the way out here. This blue ball of a carbon is way huge. This other blue ball should be the same size. We've got size discrimination in our blue ball carbons. And now that I've seen it, I can't unsee it. I'm also disappointed that there's no Bunsen burners. We've got all the stuff, but where's the fire? Okay, refer again to earlier, Phoenix. The humans who are going to see you wear this have no idea what you're talking about and aren't going to be caught up in this minutia that is really bugging me. Ah, yes. Glad I could just take a step back and re-explain that glyph. Yeah. Don't make me pull out my molecular model set. And actually, all of my atoms in that set are the same size. Different colors and different number of holes based on what the molecule is. All right, so there's one cup sewn to the back band. Gonna stitch up the second cup to the back band. No, did I sew this backwards? What? This is not right. Because, all right, scratch that, reverse. I need to unrip this because the shoulder strap needs to be on the inside, not at the center front closure. What? So I'm gonna carefully. Oh, I tried to unpick my stitching line. That's not what I wanted. Oh, Glyph, you didn't see the design at first. That's okay. Your cat was distracting you. You just heard craziness. Fair. That is a-okay. And sometimes I say words. At least I had the picture that I could refer back to, because I know sometimes when I'm talking about designs that are in my head and I don't bring my sketch pad over, that I say words and I know that more than half folks are just like, Phoenix, I don't know what you're talking about. And I'm like, all right, let me go try to draw something or find a better image. All right, now I've unpicked. So there's the back strap. And this section needs to go here because here's the center front. As we go this way. All right. Let me slide in a pin or two and we will try this again. But I don't expect this one to fit perfectly or even mediocre. What? Yeah. This is just me practicing this pattern again so I can get reacquainted because it's been a while. And I know my measurements are not the same since the last time I made this. And instead of printing out a new copy, we'll modify the one we have after I thread the needle. Yeah, I'm still a little bit curious as to this whole Britney Spears debacle part next. Maybe I'll have to on 1.5. I like Rumble's choices when I'm listening to a show over again or a show recorded. I'm a big fan of the 1.5 or 1.75 playback speeds because I just want to get through more. And if I listen to it faster, then I can hear more in the day. But YouTube has only got 1.5 and 2, and sometimes 2 is too fast. But that surprise witness, she's been covering the Britney debacle since for a very long time, and boy did she poke a bear that was Lou Taylor. Oh. Okay, yeah, and then my brain fell into the craziness that was, oh, let's go back. Let's read chat first. Glyph on. Oh, yo, no, I'm all caught up. That girl who's the surprise witness on YouTube, she's married to a Sikh chap, which is neither here nor there. Until it just gave my brain pause. I don't have any other. I have nothing else to speak about that piece of it. But man, that she poked the bear that was Lou Taylor and quit her job and gave up her law license because of that bitch. She should have kept working out of spite. Like, that was a. Why? I don't know. She did what she needed to for her. Who am I to say? All right, that looks better. Now we've got a back section attached the way it's supposed to be. And this would all lay way more satisfyingly if I'd taken the time to iron and set the cups into my tailor's hams, which are round and bulbous, that you can just, then you don't have to press flat. You can keep it in this beautiful, this shape is such, okay, just stop gloating about the shape of your boulder holder, Phoenix. Okay, get this lined up the way it's supposed to, because you don't want to fluff it up twice. Backside, backside. Yeah, if I was doing this on a nice, like, actual real silk or something, I probably would not necessarily use my jelly ink pens, or I might also just still use my jelly ink pens, but just make more delicate marks. Though I do have proper tailor's chalk, so there's no reason to use jelly ink pens, dude, but it happens sometimes. Alright, let's get this finished and see what's next. Oh, it's almost made it to 5 o'clock already. Only one broad done. I thought I was gonna sew 2, but chat was pretty good and keeping me distracted from my projects, which is great. But maybe, should we see, is it r/ the channel name? Wonder if it works in Studio. We'll see. People have been, I'm not a good reader after the show. Is this something that we should try to do better at, or does it not really matter? What do you think? What's chat? Say, do you have an opinion? Or Phoenix, it's your show. You do whatever the fluff you want. That's probably what I'll do, actually. But just in case, I'm positing or soliciting oohs and ahs. Yep, we are soliciting oohs and ahs. She's got a back. She's got a front. She's got some questionable seams, but it happens. Do we? Yeah, let's see how funny this looks over my hoodie. The hoodie's so big, it doesn't want to stretch all the way around it. That's fine. You know, it fits better than... Don't try on undergarments over your giant fluffy overgarments. Yeah, so I'll make sure the back line's up nice, that the straps are in the right spot. I don't understand the need for bra straps with sliders. If I'm the only shoulders that need to fit into it. I completely understand that feature for mass production when you're sewing, when you don't know like how much lift or not lift you need in your undergarments. But they just get stretched out or don't stay in place. And I don't like, at the beginning of the day, you've got them all tightened up right where they're supposed to. And then by the end of the day, your boobs are on your knees because the slider doesn't stay put. And that, I don't need that lack of support in my over-the-shoulder boulder holders. I want better. I don't think I am going to sew. I think I'm going to try it on, think about it before we do anything with the sew and boning. guess I just wanted to like make a loud noise and be super annoying for a little while for you. But where am I? Oh, okay. I've got a few minutes before we get to 2 hours, and Saturday, I'm gonna tell Dove he's not listening. We'll see. Phoenix, don't make promises and say things before you get there. This is going to be one half of one pant leg. What do we want the other half to be? Black and white polka dots. Black stretchy velour. Maroon stretchy velour. There's also solid gold. And we're not going to do this. Let's just limit to these choices. What do we think we want? What do I want to cut out and sew this weekend? Got 1/2 Harlequin. I kind of am thinking about the black velour or one leg, the gold diamond velour, gold diamond, one leg, and then gold diamond and black polka dot for the second leg. But then still have the same, if the right front is gold diamond, the left back will also be gold diamond. So then it's left front. Oh, that would be funny if we did the left front black velour and then the right back black polka dots. Maybe. So you can stew about that. When you think you've helped me decide, leave me a chat down below. Leave me a comment in the comment section. We'll see what happens, because Rumble doesn't seem to have a lot of like after show comments stuffs happening. I leave some sometimes, but usually when I get chats, it also comes along with a bot subscriber of, we've seen your stuff and we think we can help optimize you. Please contact us on our WhatsApp. And I'm like, yeah, no, I'll just continue to be the disaster I am without your trying to pump me for whatever it is. So, all right, you guys think about it. I'm not going to cut any fabric out yet until I stew about this a little bit more. But what I am going to do is call it a show, because we're almost at 5 o'clock. The cats want their dinner. I don't feel like jumping into finishing up another project. We're going to just call it a show. All right, I'm going to stop babbling, because now I feel like I'm just filling in words to get to a full solid 2 hours. And who does it matter and care? Nobody matters. We all matter, and just shut up, Phoenix. All right, I'll be back on Saturday at 12 p.m. Pacific time. I should be sewing artwork, i.e. that necklace that I need to finish and get in the mail. And then we'll see what's next. All right, you be awesome. Don't get lost in the smoke and mirrors. Yeah, all right, we're going to go with that. All right, enough blabbering. I'm going to hit the end stream button after I say one last time, TTFN.